Hi and welcome to my channel. My name is Stanley and I'm going to show you how I make music in FL Studio using plugins, Captain Plugins and Nexus, which is another instrument. First of all, maybe you want to hear what the song is going to sound like when it's finished. When I started making this tutorial, I had no idea what it would end up sounding like, but you'll soon hear it. I just want to apologize first for the bad quality of the microphone. I used my headset for my cell phone to make this tutorial, and the microphone is not so good. So hopefully I can fix that in the next tutorial. Okay, here's the song. Hope you enjoy.
Tonight is you and I, a night of passion and fun. Tonight it's you and I. Oh, I get so weak when you are with me. Electricity, yeah. Why don't you show me how you work my body? Electricity, yeah. I don't care how you react, doing my thing, that's a fact. DMs are looking on stage, yeah. I don't care how you react, I know I won't get sidetracked. Keep talking, I'll never lag, yeah. In my private jet Budapest, everybody know we the best. We're in the sky, they're obsessed. All the way up, everybody know we the best. We're in the sky, 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 flying high, high, high. I'm gonna get my way, I'm gonna make you stay. Yeah, I'm gonna ease your pain, I'm gonna whip my way. When I'm done, you'll be insane. 50 shades, I get my way. Girl, I don't play, I get you down on your knees, begging me, please.
Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how I make music. I normally start by going to Splice to get my vocals. So let's see. Here is Splice, splice.com, and I've done a quick search amongst the samples where first I set up the instrument, which is vocals, over there. I then prefer female vocals to male vocals, so I selected that. I also wanted to quickly find a hook, so I selected that and selected it as wet instead of dry. What that means is when it's wet, it's got effects added to it, probably reverb, delay, could be delay, equalizer, etc. So why not get that already in the vocal from the beginning? And I found a hook that I thought was quite nice. Let's see.
In my private jet Budapest, everybody know we the best. We're in the sky, they're obsessed. All the way up, everybody know we the best. We're in the sky, 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 flying high, high, high.
So I'm going to have that for my hook, or maybe a better word is chorus, or drop, if you prefer that word, chorus or drop. So anyway, I'm going to select that, download that by pressing the plus credit I must add that Splice is not free. I pay a little bit every month for it. I'm not sure what the price is, but I find it's definitely worth it because I've tried a few different websites to find vocals, and I think Splice is the best. If you can find another site that you prefer, then that's fine as well. Just find your vocals somewhere. I know there are a few free vocal sites, acapella.com, maybe it is. Let's see. .com. Nope, that's not it. Just acapella. Could be this one. Biggest a cappella database, royalty-free EDM vocals. That might be something if you're looking for a free a cappella website. Okay, back to Splice. So I've downloaded my hook or my drop, the chorus, and the BPM of this sample is 114. So I'm going to have the same BPM in FL Studio. So I open up FL Studio, it's all empty. I go up here and I right click on 140 at the top. That's the BPM. If I right click there, then I can type in a value. And now I've already forgotten what the value was. Was it 123? Let's see. No, 114. Okay, do that again. Right click, type in a value, 114. Okay, so now it's 114 in BPM. Then I can drag in.
In my private jet Budapest, everybody know we the best. We're in the sky, they're obsessed. All the way up, everybody know we the best. We're in the sky, 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 flying high, high, high.
Okay, I know that my drop will start at 25, so I put it at 25, which is 25, what is that? That's bars. It must be bars. 25 bars into the song. Okay, let's find some more music, some more vocals.
Thirsty, I know that you want me. I don't care how you react. Doing my thing, that's a fact. DMs are looking on stage, yeah. I don't care how you react. I know I won't get sidetracked. TikTok and I'll never lag, yeah.
I kind of like that one, so I'll add that as well. Just drag it into the scene from the Splice bridge. This comes with Splice. It's I think they call it Bridge. It's a little app that runs on your computer. So when you download samples, they turn up here. They just drag them in. Okay, that's good. I need to fill up some more. I'm going to have another 3 more.
I'm gonna get my way. I'm gonna make you stay. Yeah, I'm gonna eat. I'm sorry that I hurt you. Oh, I get so weak when you are with me. Electricity. Why don't you show me how you work my body? Electricity.
I kind of like that as a beginning to the whole song. So I'm going to have that to start off with. There. Let me just check some, adding the same BPM. Yes, 114, all 114. Okay, that's good. And what's this?
Turn down the light. Tonight is you and I. A night of passion and fire. Tonight it's you and I.
That one was actually even better as a beginning, so I'll put that in the beginning instead. I liked it because it was so slow, like a good start for a song. I'll put that there, and now one more.
Thirsty, I know that you want me. I'm gonna get my way, I'm gonna make you stay. Yeah, I'm gonna ease your pain, I'm gonna whip my way. When I'm done, you'll be insane. 50 shades, I get my way. Girl, I don't play. I get you down on your knees, begging me, please.
All right, so now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 vocal pieces. Then I can start the song from the beginning by pressing song there and just press stop to get that to the beginning. I'm going to just listen to the whole thing and see if I like the arrangement so far.
Turn down the light. Tonight is you and I. A night of passion and fire. Tonight it's you and I. Oh, I get so weak when you are with me. Electricity. Why don't you show me how you work my body? Electricity. I'm gonna get my way, I'm gonna make you stay. Yeah, I'm gonna ease your pain, I'm gonna whip my way. When I'm done, you'll be insane. 50 shades, I get my way. Girl, I don't play. I get you down on your knees, begging me, please. In my private jet, Budapest, everybody know we the best. We're in the sky, they're obsessed. All the way up, everybody know we the best. We're in the sky, flying high, high, high. I don't care how you react, doing my thing, that's a fact. DMs are looking on stage, yeah. I don't care how you react, I know I won't get sidetracked. TikTok and I'll never lag, yeah. Turn.
Okay, that sounds fine. I think I want to swap these two around. So that's there, that one there. The only reason for that is I found that this one's got more energy in it. And I want to have the higher energy stuff over here, and the lower energy stuff down there. As you maybe heard, when you put vocals together like this, the whole thing can sound quite stupid at sometimes. They actually don't always fit so well. So have that in mind as well, trying to get your vocals to sound good together. All right, now we should save. I'm just going to try and find a name for the song. And I normally find from the drop or, well, anywhere in the vocals really. But I'll see if I can get a name for the song in the drop.
In my private jet, Budapest, everybody know we the best. We're in the sky.
Okay, why not in my private jet? Save as. and find a place where you want to save it on your computer. I normally have a folder that I've called started. It's just songs that I've started out doing, so I can continue them at some point if I don't finish them in one go. What was the name? My Private Jet. I've forgotten. Oh, there. In My Private Jet. In My Private Jet. In My Private Jet. And I added a 01 just in case I want to make save it again with a new save. All right, now next step I normally do is add some chords, and for this I use a plugin that's called Captain Chords or Captain Plugin. Captain Plugin. Plugins. It's a plugin that helps you compose songs much quicker. So I think it's great. I've ever since I bought it, I can't be without it. So you can check that out at mixedandkey.com. I'll have links for these to Splice and Mixed and Key for the Captain plugins. So I'll be showing you using Captain plugins because that's the way I normally make my music. All right. So here I'm going to add my Captain chords because I normally start off with chords. And the vocals, by the way, were C sharp minor. You can see that at the end of the vocals is a C sharp at a little M minor. I can also show you here that here the vocals are downloaded and they all are C sharp minor. Because I found the first one I liked and saw that that was C sharp minor. So after that I went up and selected C sharp minor up here to filter only C sharp minor. So that's how I got the rest of them all linked up to fit each other. So everything sounds good. All right, so I know that I'll be working in C sharp minor, so off I go. And normally, if you're in, what's the word for this? I've forgotten the English word. Doesn't matter. So when you start out your chords, I normally start with whatever I'm working in. I'm working in C sharp minor, so I start with the C sharp as well. And that sounds like this. And then I just add chords that I think sound good together. If I want to hear all of the chords I've put in so far, I have 4 chords, I need to drag this up to here, and then it'll play all 4 of them. And I normally do 8 chords, 8 chords, which is the same as 8 bars in this case. So I know that a lot of people are happy with 4 bars, but I find that's too short to make a good melody, so I normally double it to 8 instead. And also to get a longer chord progression. Ending on the last chord and the line here of chords normally gives it a very good finish. I can let you listen to it and you'll see that it's going down. I don't know if they call it going down to the root. I'm not really good at music theory, so I can't really give you a good explanation. It leaves it well ended. That's the only That's the only explanation I can give you. Okay, listen to it and see what you think. So the way I see it when putting down chords is there's basically two ways you can go about it. The one is that you follow the chords or the notes, should we say. Your chords follow the melody of the vocal. So it is in tune with it. So it's the same. This is a melody in the vocal, and the chords can follow the same melody. That's the hard way of doing it. The easy way is just to keep everything in the same scale. And then it doesn't really matter which chords you take because you're making your own melody within the scale. And that's what I just did now. I just put in 8 chords here that are in scale, but they didn't follow the vocals. But if I play them together, you'll see that it still sounds good. It's because they are in the same scale. Okay, let's play them together.
Turn down the light. Tonight is you and I. A night of passion and fight. Tonight is you and I.
So that's the easy way to do it. I've tried the other way, tried to get them the same as the melody of the vocal, but that's so much harder because you have to listen very carefully to get them to sound the same, or you need some plugin to tell you what these are. Mind you, I think you can do it within FL Studio with what's that plugin called? Doesn't matter. Forgotten. Anyway, that's the hard way. That's for experts. All right, so the first chords are down, and I've dragged them up to there. It's fine. First sampler, I don't need that. I can delete that. And then for the second part of the vocals, I'm going to have a different melody because I'm going to keep this for the intro. So here on the second part, I'm going to have something else. And then I can just copy from the verse I just did, paste them into the chorus. I'm going to also paste them into the drop because I'm going to use that later. So in the chorus, I'm going to find a different rhythm, maybe action. Let's see.
Oh, I get so weak when you are with me. Electricity.
Yeah, that's good. Action is good. So here's the rhythm that I found. The chords are now chopped up into a different rhythm that they had before. On this part, they are just as long as 1 bar each. So the chords change on every bar. On the second part, they've got a rhythm going that's called action. I can drag that up to here. And then for the drop, I'm going to use going to use, I think, every offbeat. Let's see. Oops. I'm going to drop this over here. Oh, sorry. And what I did now is I control click, control click and drag to get this red section. So that means it will FL Studio will only play within that red section. Control click drag.
In my private jet Budapest, everybody know we're the best. We're in the sky, they're obsessed. All the way up, everybody.
Yep, I like that. That's offbeat on the drop. And if I click down here, it will continue playing even when it's closed. So I'll do that, close this window. And then for some bass, I'll add a Captain Deep, which is their bass program. And now Captain Deep will sync with Captain Chords. So I just connect it and it knows which chords I've used. So I just need to select the rhythm of those chords. And in the beginning, I want it to be on chord change. So I have these long on chord change.
Turn down the light. Tonight is you and I.
Yep, that's good. Drag it in. Switch over to chorus. I think I'll keep the same melody as I had before. I mean, I could have another melody, but for this song, I'm going to keep it the same. So I'll take action there as well, so to follow the chords.
Turn down the light. Tonight is you and I.
Yep. That's good. Then this will be offbeat for the drop. I'm going to listen to that.
In my private jet Budapest, everybody know we're the best. We're in the sky, they're obsessed.
Yep. Offbeat for the drop. And then I know that I want to use a sidechain as well. So I'm going to copy from the verse, paste it into pre-chorus. There. That didn't work. Try that again. Copy. Paste. Aha, okay. It's because I haven't got any chords there. I'll just open up Captain Chords. This is the chords one we were working with before. Copy the chords. Paste. Now I've got chords there. Okay. Happy to Captain Deep. And there we go. It's I'm going to sidechain them. That's why I'll keep them nice and long to get a good sidechain on that. Right, that's that. Okay, that's good for now. Save. Control S. Then if you go to pattern up here and right click on that, you can find something called split by channel, which is very handy. What it does is that it splits every one of these into its own channel. So I'm going to click on that, split by channel. Now I've got verse on one channel, chorus on the next, etc. Okay, so for this part of the tutorial, I'm going to use a plugin called Nexus. The main reason I like Nexus so much Nexus. REFX Nexus is the complete word for that. The reason why I like Nexus is that I started off with quite a crappy computer, and it actually works fine on small computers, on computers that aren't so good. So that's the main reason why no, it's not the main reason. That's one of the reasons I like it so much. The second reason is that it's got tons and tons and tons of presets, and I'm the kind of guy that prefers presets in my synths instead of making my own presets that some people enjoy. I prefer to get a sound I like and settle with that. So anyway, that's Nexus. It's refx.com to find Nexus. I'll have the link in the description later on. So the first chords, I'm going to replace the MIDI file that's there. I'm going to replace this with the Nexus. And maybe, let's see what I'm going to use for the... I think I'll just have some piano. Valid grand piano. That sounds good. Okay, this one is still playing in the background because I had selected here play audio when closed. So I'm going to take that away. And now we should only hear the piano playing. And I think I'm going to drop it down an octave. Not sure about the pronunciation. So to do that, you can just click here and then hold down Control and the down arrow. Control and down arrow, and it'll drop them one octave down. Yeah, that's better. Like that. So I'll rename that, and my renaming system is just C1, which stands for chords 1. And I'll do the same there. Rename it to chords 1. By the way, what I'm doing to be able to rename it is I'm just right-clicking on those to rename them. And that's going to be a chord 2. I'm going to find something else here. I'm not going to have a piano this time. I'm going to have something else. Synth. Analog square. Mind you, I like that sound so much. I think I'm going to actually have it in the beginning as well. So I'm going to switch that sound, the piano, to the synth analog square. Yep, that's good. And then for the drop, I'm going to have something different. A trance gate. I'm on the wrong layer. Nah. Now, for the meantime, it'll be the same analog square. I can change it later if I need to. Oh, that's good. That's C3. Okay, getting into the bass. I'll keep going with Nexus. Yeah, I'm going to rename those as well. Rename C2. Rename C3. Excuse me. Now for some bass. Nexus bass. Kind of like Big Bad. We'll go with that one. But I find that having the bass on the third octave is too low. I don't know why Nexus does that. Or actually, it's not Nexus doing it. It's Captain Deep doing that. So I'm going to press Control and arrow up to move them all up one octave. So that is Control, arrow up, and then I think that's a better bass. The other one's too low. It's hardly, you can hardly hear it. That's the bass one, B1, B1. Okay, next bass. Replace it. Something in mind. Black Eye bass for that one. Sounds like this. This one actually sounds alright being on the third octave. If I move it up one, that's also good. What I can do is I think I'm going to try and have both of them. So I'm going to Control C, Control A to mark them all, Control C, copy, Control V, paste, and then Control downward arrow to drop them down an octave, and then just move them back because they jumped one step forward. Let's listen to that. Yeah, it sounds a bit fuller than what it did before, so I'll keep it like that. That's good. Bass 2, bass 2, names as well. For the drop, I'm going to use the same sound, so I'm going to use the black eye. Nexus, bass, black eye. Actually, I'll try the black bear instead, just for some variation. If it doesn't sound good later, I'll just change it back. All right, so that's my offbeat. And rename that offbeat. And then a sidechain at the end. It's going to be something very specific to Nexus because it's got an already made sidechain, which is very nice. Bass, go down to sidechain bass. That's perfect. It's already sorted out without having to do the sidechain in my effects area. Sidechain, I normally do SC, sidechain. It's just the name I use. SC. What am I doing? Renaming. Okay, good. Now it's time to save. Always save. And then I can start putting these where I want them. First, I'm going to have that, which is the first chords with the first bass. And then I'm going to have 2 of those chords with the second bass. 2 second bass. Some offbeat. Actually, I'm going to have 2 extra afterwards. And have the sidechain. And then the chords, third chords. And that sounds altogether like this.
Turn down the light. Tonight is you and I. A night of passion.
I think that the chords need to go up again. I dropped them down because I had the piano before, but now that I changed the instrument, I need to bring them up again with Control up arrow.
Turn down the light.
Yeah, that's better.
Tonight is you and I. A night of passion and fire.
All right, I'm actually not going to listen to it all yet because I want it to be a bit of a surprise. So I'm going to start with the drums. Select some drums I've already got. So let's see, C# drums. Got Kashmir's Sounds of Kashmir, volume 2 and 3, which are really good. Get them if you don't have them. Mind you, if you use Splice, they are on Splice already. It's just that I find it easier to find them here. Okay, so Kashmir, drums, kicks, punchy kick, and what was C sharp? Okay, load the C sharp there. We got to Kashmir 3, drums, kicks, punchy kicks, C sharp. Yep, there's one that's in the right scale, or tone. I don't know what the word is. Hope you understand what I mean. It's scale, yeah, the right scale. So I'm going to add that by dragging that onto there. Well, maybe we should listen to the whole song. See what we've been doing so far. Control S to save and listen to the song.
Turn down the light. Tonight is you and I. A night of passion and fight. Tonight is you and I. Oh, I get so weak when you are with me. Electricity. Why don't you show me how you work my body? Electricity. I don't care how you react. Doing my thing, that's a fact. DMs are looking on stage. I don't care how you react. I know I won't get sidetracked. You're talking, I'll never let go. In my private jet, Budapest. Everybody know we the best. We're in the sky, they're obsessed. All the way up, everybody know we the best. We're in the sky, sky, sky. Flying high, high, high. I'm gonna get my way. I'm gonna make you stay. Yeah, I'm gonna ease your pain. I'm gonna whip my way. When I'm done, you'll be insane. 50 shades, I get my way. Girl, I don't play. I get you down on your knees. Begging me, please.
Yeah, sounds good so far. I think I'm going to go back to Splice and find some hi-hats. So clear all filters, remove that, go to instruments, drums, hats. Hats, you can find them normally in a one-off or a loop. So I'm going to select loops because that's what I'm looking for at the moment. And then I can just see if I find something good. I think I'll try that one. And this one's in 123 beats per minute. So I've got to do a little change in FL Studio. So drag that in. And then if you zoom in, you'll see that it doesn't fit completely because it's 123 beats per minute. So what I do is I go to the arrows at the beginning here and then select fit to tempo at the end. And then I'm going to type in a BMP. And I type in the BMP of the sample I just downloaded. So that's 123. And now it fits perfectly. So that's fit to tempo, type in BMP, and then you type in the number of the sample you downloaded, and it should fit. 1, 2, 3. Here we go.
Turn down the light. Tonight is you and I. A night of passion and fun. Tonight is you and I. Oh, I get so weak when you are with me. Electricity.
All right, I'm going to just make a little gap here before the drop. So I'm going to control click and drag, and then I can select multiple things. Control left click and drag. So now I've selected all of those, and I'm going to just move them over a bit, which is that much, a bar. And then I see this little guy got left behind, so that's better. And to fill the space, I'm going to have a sub drop. So I'm going to try and find a sub drop that I like. Kashmir again, FX elements, sub drops. Let's see. There isn't a C sharp minor, but there's a C. Actually, I don't think it matters that much. I'll go with that, and I'm sure it'll be fine. And then, of course, I need some build-up drums. Those I could find again with Splice. I've got some really good build-up drums. I think I'll select here instead. Custom snare rolls, Mr. Beats. No, this one, Synaptics build-up drums, Vol 1. All right, so just drag that in to here. And this has got 128 beats per minute. So I'm going to do the same thing as I did before. That I need to fit to tempo. Type in BPM 128. Now that fits. Now that sounds like this.
I don't care how you react. Doing my thing, that's a fact. DMs are looking on stage. I don't care how you react. I know I won't get sidetracked. Talking, I'll never land. In my private jet, Budapest. Everybody know we the best. We're in the sky, they're obsessed. All the way up, everybody know we the best. We're in the sky, sky, sky. Flying high, high, high. I'm gonna get my way. I'm gonna make you stay.
I'm going to try and add a clap as well and see if that sounds okay or not. We'll soon see. Clap, clap, clap. Go to a regular clap. Oh, that's enough. And I just drag that in. The place where I'm going to place the clap is here's the drop, or the first part of the drop. Here's the second part of the drop, so it should be, whoops, not like that. Control Z. So it should be start here somewhere. And claps are normally on, I shouldn't say normally, can be on the second and on the fourth, second and fourth line. So here's number 1, number 2, number 3, which you can't see, number 4, which that's where that one should be, and so on. And what I did before to copy it is hold down Shift and then just drag, and you make a copy of it. So I can Control Shift drag to mark them all. Control Shift drag. That's good. Let's see if that sounds okay.
I'm gonna get my way. I'm gonna make you stay. Yeah. I'm gonna ease your pain. I'm gonna whip my way. When I'm done, you'll be insane. 50 shades, I get my way. Girl, I don't play. I get you down on your knees, begging me, please.
I also want to have that on this last section of the music. I want to have the clap there again. I put it in the wrong place, but it should be there. Okay, that's good. So now I'm gonna mark this last section up here where there's no vocals. And that's gonna be where I'm gonna put a melody. So I'll bring out Captain Melody. I don't know why, but I always enjoy putting my own little melody at the end, just to have some more flavor, a small little silly melody. So that's C sharp minor for the melody, connect, and it connects to the chords. And now it's detected I've got 9 bars already, but I'm going to move that to the 5th bar first. I'm going to make half of the melody. And let's see what I feel like doing. Ba, 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 ba. What? It's starting there. It's because I made this opening. It will be off, but okay, I might as well move this back then. I'll move that, and then I'll move it back again later. Now, Control click at the top here to mark an area. Control click, and back to the melody. better before. Maybe something in between. The good thing about this Captain Melody is that it doesn't matter where I put these, they'll all be in scale. Because every single one of these dots is in scale. So what I normally think when I make my melodies is I put the first one down, and then I just say, do I want to go up or do I want to go down? Okay, I want to go down. Now where do I want to go? I want to go up. Okay, up, up, down, down, down. So it's just taking one step at a time and deciding if you want to go up or down. And then, of course, you just have a breather in between where there's spaces in between so that all notes aren't straight after each other. So now that I've done half of this is where the magic comes in with Captain Melody, is that I click on this idea box and drag around my melody. Then I can duplicate it over there. So now it's the same thing over here at the second part of the melody. But instead of using it as is, I can press the update shape, and then it keeps the same rhythm, the same distance between the notes. It just changes where they are, and then I can listen to that and press this update shape until I find a melody that I like. And I liked it straight away. I actually don't think I'm going to change anything. Normally you can mess around with that quite a bit and move around these notes until you get whatever you like, but I'm happy with that. So I dragged that over, and then I'm going to press this plus button down here at the bottom to get a new pattern, which I'm going to name Melody 1. And then I'm going to try and find that. Where did that chorus get to? There it is. So I dragged that onto C3 where it shouldn't be. So I'm just going to cut that, right click, cut, put it where I want it to be on M1, and then right click, paste. Oh, there we go. So I've got my melody on M1. And I just need to select it and go back to Nexus again to find a sound for it. I'm going to go with a lead, and I think I'm going to go with H01. So that will sound like this. Wait, something's wrong. I pressed 2 of them for some strange reason. Okay, that's good. Double clicking it will open the notes. And you see that it starts with a C#6. It carries on like that, which is fine. But what I wanted to do the second time around, because I've copied it twice, I'm going to make this one unique by left clicking and then make unique. And then double click that and control up arrow to move them up an octave. So that will sound like this. I liked it, but I also didn't like it because that one was too high. So I'm going to bring it down again with Control down arrow, and also going to drop the first one because I still want them to be a difference between the two of them. So it'll be like this instead. Is that really the difference? They sounded the same to me. C sharp 5, C sharp 6. No, there's a difference. Okay, good. All right, that's that. Next step is I'm going to add a fill in between every 8 bars. I'm going to have a fill to make a change where the next section starts. So I'm going to go back to Kashmir again and find some fills. Short fill. Kind of like that. So I'm going to add that. Now I'm using Control mouse wheel and scrolling it with the control button to zoom in and out. Control mouse wheel scroll. So that is 110. So I need to change that again to make it perfect. So that's fit to tempo, type in BPM, 110. There we go. Yeah, that's good. I'm just going to make a little hole for it so that it's the only sound made at that time, only drums at that time. So I'm going to cut this piece to use the paintbrush and right click to remove it. And then I'm just going to copy these to where they should be. And I'll do the copy thing for oh yes, this area here needs to be fixed. So Control click drag to select a lot of stuff. Move it to the right, one little bar like that, and then the drums need to follow. Build up drums. I could have that as much as one more because this is quite a long subdrop. It could be 2 squares, 2 bars. But I find that 2 bars is a little bit of too long waiting period. So what I could do is shorten this and see what that sounds like. Yeah, that's good. Good. And that thingy there. Now what I'm doing is I'm shift clicking to get a new one of these and drag it away to the next area we want to have it. Which is over there. Shift click again. Shift click. Shift click. And then I'm going to just make spaces like this wherever I put that fill. So you hear the fill a little bit more. Otherwise it gets too many noises at once. So be more pure with an empty fill. So while I do that, we can listen to the whole song from the beginning.
Turn down the light. Tonight is you and I. A night of passion and fire. Tonight it's you and I. Oh, I get so weak when you are with me. Electricity. Why don't you show me how you work my body? Electricity.
Sorry, I'm going to interrupt here. For some reason, this melody has ended up here. I don't know why it's there. Shouldn't be there. So let's see. This is where it should be. Melody over here and there. Okay. No other melodies somewhere. All right. Start from the beginning again.
Turn down the light. Tonight is you and I. A night of passion and fire. Tonight it's you and I. Oh, I get so weak when you are with me. Electricity. Why don't you show me how you work my body? Electricity. I don't care how you react. Doing my thing, that's a fact. DMs are looking on stage. I don't care how you react. I know I won't get sidetracked. Talking, I'll never land. In my private jet, Budapest. Everybody know we the best. We're in the sky, they're obsessed. All the way up, everybody know we the best. We're in the sky, sky, sky. Flying high, high, high. I'm gonna get my way. I'm gonna make you stay. Yeah, I'm gonna ease your pain. I'm gonna whip my way. When I'm done, you'll be insane. 50 shades, I get my way. Girl, I don't play. I get you down on your knees. Begging me, please. Turn down the light.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, without complicating things, I think that's done. What needs to be done now is just mixing and mastering. So that's the next step. I'm going to come up here and select all, and then I'm going to double click here, so all of these channels are selected. Once I've done that, I'm going to go to the mixer, which is this button over here, and going to the first channel, I'm going to right click there and select channel routing. Channel routing, route selected channel to this, no, route selected channels starting from this track. So all of those channels I selected are going to be pasted in here if I press here. And there they are. Now what I do is I control click at the end and drag my way over to the beginning. So I've selected all of them by control clicking and dragging, and then I can drag them all down to the middle, the volume of all the channels down to the middle somewhere. And when I've done that, I just click on the master to get rid of the selection. Yeah, let's start. So I'm going to highlight the first bit by control left clicking and dragging. So it's only going to play this first 8 bars. And that's the first bit I'm going to be working with. So I press play with the space bar.
Turn down the light. Tonight is you.
And I just normally start from left to right and work my way through. So the first thing is the vocals. Then I know that the vocals should be as close to number 3 here as possible. So
turn down the light. Tonight is you and I. A night of passion and fight. Tonight it's you and I. Turn down the light. Tonight it's you and I. A night of passion and fight. Tonight it's you and I. Turn down the light.
okay, that's good. It's it doesn't have to be 100% that it's not allowed to go over the 3, but I try to get it under the 3, but as close as possible. Next instrument next instrument's the chords. The chords I try to keep down at number 6 instead. I'm just setting the volumes now, by the way. Just generally setting the volumes.
Turn down the light. Tonight is you and I. A night of passion and fight. Tonight it's you and I. Turn down the light. Tonight it's you and I.
Okay, that's that. Bass is also at number 6.
Turn down the light. Tonight it's you and I. A night of passion and fight.
Now I've got the bass quite high. It's actually on the top line, but it's not at number 6 yet. So to get it there, you can add a compressor. On this channel here, which is here, same thing, I'm going to add a compressor, and then I might as well go with Fruity Compressor, just built in to FL, so everybody's got it. And use the gain button to increase the volume.
Turn down the light. Tonight is you and I. A night of passion and fight. Tonight it's you and I. Turn down the light. Tonight it's you and I. A night of passion and fight. Tonight it's you and I. Turned up.
Right, so that's good. Then the hats will be the next one. And they also down at 6.
Turn down the light. Tonight it's you and I. A night of passion and fight. Tonight it's you. Turn down the light. Tonight it's you and I.
I see here that I've got one called Nexus. That means I forgot to name it. But I can rename it here instead. That's the melody number 1 that I forgot to rename. So it's renamed there by right-clicking, you rename. I can rename it here as well. M1. Sort of must have names and everything, but it does keep it tidy if you haven't seen a project for a while. Okay, so that was the first bit. Now it's just the fill at the end here. I'm going to select only the fill. So it's Control left drag, Control left mouse button drag. Select that, and then I'll have only the fill. I want the fill to be a little bit louder, so I'm going to add VST called sausage fattener. That's a compressor. So it's a sort of compressor. And just increase the fatness a bit. Yeah, that's good. This is basically what I do for my my mixing. I work with compressors, sometimes delay and reverb. I don't use the equalizers. I did that when I started because everyone told me to use an equalizer. But I actually think that it sounds worse with messing about with equalizer than not doing that. So I skipped that, and that's basically what I do. So I'll just work my way through the whole song, doing the same thing I've done now. So next step is to Control left click the next vocal, and yeah, work on that.
Oh, I get so weak when you are with me. Electricity. Why don't you show me how you work my body? Electricity. Oh, I get so weak when you are with me. Electricity. Why don't you show me how you work my body? Electricity. Oh, I get so weak when you are with me. Electricity. Why don't you show me how you work my body?
This I used a different bass. This is one bass they used in the beginning. This is a second bass from Nexus. So that's why there's a difference in volume.
Oh, I get so weak when you are with me.
The kick should also be around about 6.
Oh, I get so weak when you are with me. Electricity. Why don't you show me how you work my body? Electricity. Oh, I get so weak when you are with me. Electricity.
Okay, that section's done. Here, next one.
I don't care how you react. Doing my thing, that's a fact. DMs are looking on stage. I don't care how you react. I know I won't get sidetracked. Keep talking, I'll never lag. I don't care how you react. Doing my thing, that's a fact. DMs are looking on stage.
Okay, that's good.
I don't care how you react. I know I won't get sidetracked.
Good.
Talking, I'll never lag.
Aha.
I don't care how you react.
The build-up drum. I don't think build-up drum should be too loud. So, well, I'll see what volume I put that on.
I don't care how you react. Doing my thing, that's a fact. DMs are looking on stage. I don't care how you react. I know I won't get sidetracked. Keep talking, I'll never lag. I don't care how you react. Doing my thing, that's a fact. DMs are looking on stage.
About a 6 on that one as well. And then that section's done. Sub drop. Control left mouse click and drag to select the sub drop. About a 6 for that as well. Okay, good. Next section. Control, left click and drag.
In my private jet Budapest, everybody know we the best. We're in the sky, they're obsessed.
Because this is the drop, I want the vocal volume to be just a little bit louder than the rest of the song. A tiny bit louder. So I'm going to add a sausage fattener there again. Just bring it up a little bit.
In my private jet Budapest, everybody know we the best. We're in the sky, they're obsessed. All the way up, everybody know we the best. We're in the sky, 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 flying high, high, high. In my private jet Budapest, everybody know we the best. We're in the sky, they're obsessed.
Offbeat is same as the bass, right about 6.
In my private jet Budapest, everybody know we the best. We're in the sky, they're obsessed. All the way up, everybody.
And the sidechain the same, about 6.
In my private jet Budapest, everybody know we the best. We're in the sky, they're obsessed. All the way up, everybody know we the best. We're in the sky, 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 flying high, high, high.
Okay, good, good. Last few pieces left. Control, left mouse button and drag to select.
I'm gonna get my way.
Same thing with this volume. Have a slight volume increase in this area.
I'm gonna get my way. I'm gonna make you stay. I'm gonna ease your pain. I'm gonna whip my way.
Not Camel Crusher. Replace it with Sausage Fattener. Camel Crusher works as well. It's also a compressor, but prefers Sausage Fattener for vocals.
I'm gonna get my way. I'm gonna make you stay. Yeah, I'm gonna ease your pain. I'm gonna whip my way. When I'm done, you'll be insane. 50 shades, I get my way. Girl, I don't play. I get you down on your knees, begging me, please. I'm gonna get my way. I'm gonna make you stay. Yeah, I'm gonna ease your pain. I'm gonna whip my way. When I'm done, you'll be insane.
And the clap is also about 6.
I'm gonna get my way. I'm gonna make you stay. Yeah, I'm gonna ease your pain. I'm gonna whip my way.
Right, now it's nearly finished. The melody. Melody is between 6 and 3, depending on what sounds best. Just go with your ears. And I think that's it, because the melody repeats itself, but a higher octave, and claps are done before. So that's it from the mixing part. So what I do now is that I've got half the song here. So the quick and easy way to make the rest of the song is just to duplicate it. So Control A to copy all of it, and then I Shift and drag to drag this over to where I want to have that, over there. To get rid of that selection, it's Control click. To get rid of the selection, I just click that away. And this is my intro, which I now have as a break or a calm down period in between. The song starts over again. So it's maybe cheating, making songs this way, but that's the way I do them. And then I just copy this first bit that was in the beginning of this whole song. I copy that all the way to the end. And that's my outro. Like that. Right. Here there's a little bit of a tail that I'm going to get rid of that's sticking out. So just cut that away. And now it's Control left click and drag to mark this area, which is a bar. Sorry, it's 8 bars. But yeah, just I'm getting tired. Ooh. Mark this area and go into the mixer again. And what we're going to do is going to go to the master in the mixer, and right click on this knob, the volume for the master. Right click on that and create automation clip. That's a good way to make a fade. So I can just drag this down with the left mouse button, and then drag with the left mouse button, drag that up a bit. So I get a nice round curve, and then that'll be my fade out of the song.
Turn down the light. Tonight is you and I. A night of passion and fun. Tonight is you and I.
Okay, that's done. Control left click to get rid of that selection. And then I'm going to do the same thing in the beginning. So the first 8 bars, I'm going to left click and drag, go into my master, right click on the handlebar, create automation clip. And now I'm just going to do the opposite. I'm going to drag this one down and drag that so it's a bit of a curvature to it. Something like that. So now that's a nice intro for the volume being nothing and then increasing to, I think it's 80%. Okay, that's that. Control S, Control save. For the master, I use a program called Ozone 9, just because it's so easy to use. So I put that on the master channel. So let's select Ozone 9. And before I continue with Ozone 9, I need to select the part of the song where it'll be the loudest. I think it will be here at the drop. So I'm going to control click. I just, mind you, I don't have to control click. I can just click here in this toolbar, because that's where it's going to start playing. And then go back to my Ozone 9. And with the master assistant, it's a wizard. So I actually don't do anything. I just press that. It sets it up the way it sounds good. next, and it's waiting for me to play the audio. So off we go. This is what it does.
Everybody know we the best. We're in the sky, they're obsessed. All the way up, everybody know we the best. We're in the sky, 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 flying high, high, high. I'm gonna get my way, I'm gonna make you stay. Yeah, I'm gonna ease your pain, I'm gonna whip my way. When I'm done, you'll be insane. 50 shades, I get my way. Girl, I don't play. I get you down on your knees, begging me, please.
All right, that's the mastering done. Mastering is what you normally do that for. It makes sure there's no high volume differences in the song, and dynamic ranges are kind of neutral. And what it means is that when you master a song, it should sound the same as all other songs that have been mastered. So there's no huge difference in volume between mastered songs. Otherwise, you would need to adjust your volume all the time for every song that wasn't mastered. Okay, and now I am finished. So it's a save. And then you just export it by clicking at the top here on that symbol, whatever that symbol stands for. Render as audio file. So I click on that, select where I want to save it. In my private jet is good. The name of it is in my private jet. Remove the 01. And full song, I always use cut remainder. So now there isn't a remainder, but anyway, full song, cut remainder, start. And that's the full song. As soon as this is finished, then the song is finished and ready to upload to wherever you want to have it. I hope you enjoyed my tutorial. That's the first one I've made, so I hope it wasn't too bad. I was a bit nervous, I must admit. And if you like it, please give me a thumbs up, so I know I should make more. If there's anything specific you want to touch on, or if there's anything you want me to go into, to explain, let me know in the comments, and I'll try and make a video on that. All right. Thanks a lot. Bye.
Tonight is you and I, a night of passion and fight. Tonight it's you and I. Oh, I get so weak when you are with me. Electricity, yeah. Why don't you show me how you work my body? Electricity, yeah. I don't care how you react, doing my thing, that's a fact. DMs are looking on stage, yeah. I don't care how you react, I know I won't get sidetracked. Keep talking, I'll never lag, yeah. In my private jet, Budapest, everybody know we the best. We're in the sky, they're obsessed. All the way up, everybody know we the best. We're in the sky, 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 flying high, high, high. I'm gonna get my way, I'm gonna make you stay. Yeah, I'm gonna ease your pain, I'm gonna whip my way. When I'm done, you'll be insane. 50 shades, I get my way. Girl, I don't play. I get you down on your knees, begging me, please. don't care how you react. I know I won't get sidetracked. Keep talking, I'll never lag. In my private jet, Budapest. Everybody know we the best. We're in the sky, they're obsessed. All the way up, everybody know we the best. We're in the sky, 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 flying high, high, high. I'm gonna get my way, I'm gonna make you stay. Yeah, I'm gonna ease your pain, I'm gonna whip my way. When I'm done, you'll be insane. 50 shades, I get my way. Girl, I don't play, I get you down on your knees. Begging me, please.